Hello everyone. It's actually 1:29, or less it's 1:30 a.m. in the morning. Everyone is literally asleep. Everywhere is quiet. I'm just alone. And honestly, I will tell you, I'm extremely angry at Mr. Peter Obi. Oh Lord have mercy. Oh no. Oh gosh. With the volume of information that have been coming out about all the things that Mr. Peter Obi did in Anambra State, and I'm like, oh God, why did you make us stress so much, work so hard, put in so much, where there were so many evidences? You know, when he kept saying, go and verify. Baby, if you want the verification, you should have told us there were so many that would have made our work easier. In the last few days, the kind of messages I've seen brought out, the kind of things that Peter Obi did in Anambra, documented here, there, it's unbelievable. Ah! Ha! Honestly, you see this one is brought out, that one is in the act of compassion, is in the act of doing so many great things for that. And you see so many people who were present to the extent that EFCC had to come out to defend Peter Obi. When some people were like, oh, that his properties were seized, his this thing was taken, EFCC. In 2018, EFCC said, no, nothing. He didn't have any issue with them that they needed to do anything like that. I mean, you see I can't even keep up with them. Some of them you're seeing messages, tweets, and all of that. That even the people that are attacking him today that have done so much of it, it's unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. And so, in short, the one that I found very, let me just digress a little bit now for the tweet, was the one that was done by someone called Dipo at Awojide. All of a sudden started attacking PO and all of that. And this tweet of his where he did as far back as when that let Peter Obi start to run for president now. You see people will now start checking him and saying he has this, he has that. The exact thing that he wrote in that tweet was what he was now doing. But anyway, I'm not even here to talk about those things. It's to talk about the documented things that Peter Obi had done that were live and documented. Honestly, that would have made our work easier. Omo, if I tell you say as I dey here, so the thing no dey vex me, wallahi na lie dey talk, because really, all we needed to do would have gone into this account. I remember I even was asking him, like, can we get some of this? He was just focused on just doing his work. To the extent there is a newspaper article where Peter Obi came out and said that they should stop praising him while he was still governor. Ah, ha ha ha. I'm just trying to see. Let me quickly, look up this thing here. He said they should stop praising him. That it's about, focusing on just doing the job and stuff like that. And I am here. I'm like, eh? 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 All these things were things we really could have used during that election. But, Pio, you wanted us to be working hard. It's hard, too hard. When we could have just been keeping it this thing and like, take. Next, give you another one. Next, give you another one. We now ended up, having to toil and everything. Well, we had to work hard. Well, at least how do I put it? It strengthened us. Yeah, who needs stress? Who needs to be stressed when you can just do this thing easily? Honestly, seeing so many things that have been spoken about Mr. Peter Obi just reinforced in me the need for consistency, the need to always do the right thing, irrespective of whether anybody is watching or anybody is not watching. That just doing the right thing, there will be a time when it will be something that you can be proud of and you can talk about and you can just be there, just say I have also done this particular thing. For me, that's really the key takeaway lessons that I have out of this whole thing, where I'm seeing there's so many people who are praising Mr. Peter Obi, all the many things that he has done and all of that. But in the meantime, I'll leave you here with this particular thing that Mr. Peter Obi, and hearing that one of his brother, the last one you hear, that one of his brother, that he refused to give his brother a contract. Anyway, no be for my mouth una go hear say Tinubu lose the election. Make una go and hear this one from the horse's mouth.
Indigenous manufacturing has received a boost in Anambra State, where over 300 million naira worth of waste evacuation trucks and receptacles and 30 school buses were procured by the state government from an indigenous manufacturing company in the state. The waste evacuation materials will be distributed to the various local government areas in the state for effective and proper waste management, while the school buses will go to secondary schools in the state that didn't get theirs in the previous distribution.
It was a dual ceremony at Innocent Vehicles Manufacturing Factory, Newi, with the launch of over 300 million naira worth of waste evacuation trucks and receptacles and 30 school buses by the Anambra State Governor, Mr. Peter Obi. The governor said inasmuch as proper waste management in the state is important to him, the idea of procuring the waste management materials and school buses from an indigenous manufacturing company is also of utmost importance.
This is the only vehicle manufacturing facility in Nigeria. We're proud of that. And this is happening in Anambra State. And like I said before, I was part of this. It was our own conducive environment that attracted this, and we've been supporting it.
The governor made it clear that with the provision of basic necessity to achieve a clean environment, whoever defaults will be dealt according to the law.
And we will soon start a very strict punishment for those who want Anambra State to be dirty.
The trucks and receptacles were launched, and the elected Commissioner for Environment revealed what maintaining clean environment had earned the state, while the Commissioner for Education could not hide his joy for the buses.
UNDP awarded Anambra State $4 million for being #1 in integrated waste management system in Nigeria.
Your Excellency, that you've made my principals proud. Each time we go for an outing, be it Abuja or anywhere outside the state, my principals usually stand out because their buses will be everywhere.
The governor and his entourage were taken around the facility of the manufacturing company with the chairman of the company, Mr. Innocent Chukwu.
Every thing I'll tell you that is shocking, I am in contact with with the siblings of Peter Obi, and one day I called the brother. I say, "What are we going to do so that this thing work?" You know what he told me? Peter is on his own, but we are forgiving him. Listen to what I'm trying to say. We are forgiving him. We will do whatever we can. Let us. I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "Do you know that Peter was governor for 8 years and he never gave me a single contract? His own blood brother. And he came with contract papers several times. Say, young man, go and do your business. Have you been a contractor?" Nobody from his village, none of his relations, and nobody from his town. These are subtle things, personal interactions that made me say, no, this man is peculiar. And then when I hear him speak, I know he has integrity. I have a flair for integrity. And the reason is because even right from school, I had formed a body which we call Daniel Generation. And that is a body that seeks to build leaders with integrity, impeccable character of integrity, to create leaders for the nation and for God. Let me put it that way. Number two thing I want